I'm Tony Hawk. This is what happens when you take some of the world's best skateboarders and bikers and you travel to skate parks across the US in a big bus and let them run wild.
What's up? I'm Rick Thorne, the biker in black. I'm on the Tony Hawk Tour, ready to kick some ass. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa!
Hey, you all right?
Thanks a lot, Tony. I appreciate it.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay. What's wrong with you, man?
Where's my nunchucks?
What's up? This is Brian Sumner, professional skateboarder from Liverpool, England. It's my third year on the tour and I'm having a lot of fun, so check it out. Hello, you guys. I'm Bob Burnquist. I'm from Brazil and I'm on the Tony Hawk Tour. Why? Because I love Tony. And I told him I would be on it, and this is the last leg, and I have to be on it, or I'm never going to be on it again.
I'm Bam Margera, professional skateboarder, and I'm on this tour to take plenty of showers, stay ridiculously clean, and make sure I'm in bed by my 10 o'clock curfew.
What's happening? My name is Chris Markovich, professional skateboarder. I'm on the Tony Hawk Gigantic Skatepark Tour for the third year. Here to skateboard and try to survive every demo, try to walk away from it.
Hi, my name's Sean White. I'm 15 years old. I'm a skateboarder. I'm basically here to have some fun on the vert and put some pressure on these old guys.
What's up? My name is Salema Mabena Masekela, but for the sake of conversation, people call me Sal. My job on the Tony Hawk Tour is to announce the demos, keep the boys motivated, and help spread the message of skateboarding. Thank you, Tony Hawk.
Hi, my name is Mike V. I'm here to promote skateboarding as a fun and creative form of self-expression. And it's my hope to positively impact the communities and skate scenes that we visit on this journey.
Hello, my name is Barry Zaritsky. I'm a certified licensed athletic trainer with the National Athletic Trainers Association. My purpose is the safety of everyone. And when you see this spinning, you better be up cheering because we're coming after you. That's me, Barry Zaritsky.
What's up? I'm Ellis. Just in case you didn't know. I am also made him flinch. I'm Jason Ellis, the biggest half-assed rock star you've ever seen in your life. I'm also a professional skateboarder, and I'm just pretty much here to amuse people at my expense. Rock on. I'm getting better, huh?
Can you believe it? 1, 2, 3 years, tour veteran Robert Earl. I'm still trying to feel out what I'm doing, but I think of myself somewhat as icing on the cake. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, is it good?
This is the 2002 Gigantic Skatepark Tour, and once again, I take no responsibility. We have 4 demos left on our tour that has been 3 years in a row in the making, and we're on our last 4 stops with the most riders, the best caliber. It's the culmination of everything we've created.
Whoever stuck us in that RV came up with a B team, and they just didn't know it.
Carrie came back. Chalmers back. Bucky's back. Jesse's back. Willie. I actually had to pay for the extra RV out of my own pocket. Maybe I should go in that.
Everyone has a little bit more of a serious attitude. I can just kind of feel it in the air. You get this many people together, and it can go anywhere. You know, we need a focus. We need leadership. People better realize that it's going to be a little competitive out there. It's going to be a little bit of a war.
BAM is just creepy and dirty and creepy.
Before I just full-blown didn't get a shower, like there's no way, but now I'll like wash my face before I go to bed. That's all you're getting out of me.
Sean was the rookie last year, so he was kind of getting teased and harassed and beat up.
I know it's coming and I'm ready for it. I just got to toughen up and like get ready for the rousting that's gonna happen.
But he did welch on a bet, and you have to pay up. You have bets here, you have to pay up.
You don't pay money, you're not a man. If you're not a man, you shouldn't be on the bus unless you're Tony's son. That's the deal.
I think just being a kid in Liverpool and aspiring to be what I am now, it's amazing to be around people that you know when they were 13 or 14, be it Bob in Brazil or Mike on the East Coast or Colin in Vancouver. It makes you believe there's so much more in life than just getting a job and sitting back and just watching it go by.
The last leg was really, really good. It was just so hot, you know? It was hard to really enjoy riding in that heat. But when we saw Louisville and we rolled up, it was overwhelming.
I think we're going to concentrate a lot more on the skating and just try to steer clear of everything else because it's going to be bad.
Denver, Salt Lake City, Vegas, and San Diego. We started in San Diego, and we're ending in San Diego. It's so nice. We've literally come full circle.
When we go to the zoo, we see lots of animals, all kinds of animals, all around. I know lots of children who remind me of animals. They look like them, act like them, and make the same sound.
This is the big wrap-up where everybody and anybody is going to be there. You wish that you were me. So, just work hard at skateboarding someday. Maybe somebody will have a tour and you'll be able to get on it.
People are still coming. They're like, oh, come for free. Let's go. We're on. Let's do it. Like, sweet, let's go. So that just shows they really enjoy this project. They enjoy this style of skating, and they believe in this concept so much that they're willing to come on their own terms,
It's like a madhouse right now at this fancy hotel.
I got on the bus this morning and everyone was like setting up boards and they're like, hey, you gotta raise them in. Yeah, and I was like looking, it was like a collective board setup. And you could when you set up a new board, you're psyched. Because if you're not psyched, you'll just skate your old board. It doesn't matter.
I jump gaps for a living, but I enjoy it.
It was my first one of this tour, and I don't know, I was in the bus and I was just amped.
It's gonna be like a parade when we show up. Like a football team entering a stadium. I've heard a little bit about the park, but not too much, no. I don't know what to expect. I know it's cement, I know it's downtown. I don't think it has vert ramp, am I correct?
Mike V,
did step up yesterday and said, "We're gonna rock that demo tomorrow, man. We're gonna rock that demo."
You got all these people watching, and you're under the microscope, and everybody's running into each other.
It's a collision course. There's too many of us. So we're gonna see some good near misses today. Or near misses? Near hits. A near miss is actually a hit, isn't it?
The way the course was set up was all the obstacles went across. So I see Chalmers coming down from somewhere, and then Sean White coming through some hip, and then Ban and Markovic tracing over here.
I definitely got in a few people's way. I think I got in Markovic's way once.
Just a big problem area. You know, you got people flying over the hips this way, people dropping in, try to carve off the hip they're going over.
There was all sorts of different factors. You know, there was this really slippery setup.
The whole ice rink slipperiness thing of it, I mean, you just gotta try to adapt. You know, it's like slide around, have fun.
There's so many different people out there and so many different styles, and you get to catch these little tidbits of what they're doing. And, you know, if I'm going over the hip, then I see Willie trying something over the hip, so I wait, and he goes, and I get to watch him do his trick.
Sumner was the only one that really stood out to me that I thought was cranking and was having a good demo. He seems like he's on fire right now, so the rest of this tour could be Sumner's.
Sean's like, man, I can't find the lines. Like, just go, and wherever you are, keep going. You know, you find the lines that way, and you try not to restrict yourself. I mean, that's the main thing.
Being able to skate with these guys helps me out a lot just because it rounds me out where, you know, I'm not just doing one kind of style of skating, so I get to see, like, basically from all the gnarliest guys.
I slap my friends, and it's funny on TV, but you want me to slap you, because I'm not going to half-ass it. They're like, yeah, slap me. So I slap them as hard as I can, and they love it. It's like their highlight of the demo. It's like, I got slapped by Bam CKY, right? You know, like, it's ridiculous. But I'm going to keep doing it because it's fun.
Hey, I'll give you permission to do a 5 right away.
Okay, to get it over with?
It's like saying, no, you're not allowed to, no. I'm going to say that I like you, Tony, and I do not do that.
This park is gigantic. You wander through the crowd and there's a bunch of vert bowls over there. So the vert guys weren't disappointed. They got a little demo done at the end.
This is actually pretty fun. I like it. It's like a little jam with our buddies. That is such a Bob maneuver. Only Bob can get away with that one.
It's just flowing out of like the creativity. Like, I want to do this, and it just comes out. It isn't like, oh, I'm conditioned by learning this trick over a hip so I can do it here. He's just like expression. It's pretty amazing.
And he's always got that look when he comes out of something like, oh, I guess I did that.
I can't believe you do frontside nose grinds into the deep end.
I just thought you go for a little touch.
That's so gnarly.
I was actually really excited to see Kevin Staub kill that thing. Because he's all about the pools and all that, so it was sick. He had all the lines.
Kevin, he grew up skating pools, so he totally feels comfortable here, carving around, finding the speed lines. It's my boy.
We all get together and we get to be whatever we want to be, and we act like however we want to act, because this is, I mean, skateboarding teaches you to stay young, basically, you know, and Tony is a huge example of that. I mean, a lot of people look at him, and he has the teen kind of attitude, you know, and then there's just no better way to maintain a, you know, happy flow. I just hear this pop into the bowl, and then everyone's like, oh, and then Sal just goes off, and I'm like, whoa, what made Sal go off? And I look, oh, a beer. Oh, it's a Busch Light. No wonder they tossed it. Like, there's some random dude tosses a beer in the bowl when we're skating. I mean, where's the guy from? You know, where you can't understand people's attitude sometimes.
I felt like Denver, even though it was sort of a struggle just because it was slippery and we had a lot of people and our vert demo was in a bowl, it was still good riding all around.
I like the way those guys, as a whole, just handled that place. You know, no one whined and complained. People tried to make the best out of it, and that's our thing.
We pretty much had every representative from every style of skating there. So if you want to see handrail stuff, boom, you got the handrail guys. If you want to see guys going big, still big. If you want to see some vert stuff, well, we did some vert stuff in the pool. You know, it might not have been the most tech vert stuff you've seen, but it's probably the best that pool's been ran.
Great cement park. It was awesome. I love cement. You better learn how to love cement. There's so much cement in this world that, you know, just go out there and ride it.
If you guys could come to dinner, more we'd appreciate it.
I look at the schedule, I go, Denver, Salt Lake, Vegas, San Diego. Those are the days that I have to get up for. And I'm an old dude, man. You know, this body just can't work every single day unless it's on. So when it's on, it's on. And when it's off, unfortunately, it's off.
It's amazing when you're on this tour and you ask people like that are associated with organizing it, you know, what time are we skating tomorrow? I don't know. Where's the park? Is there a ramp there? I don't know. Boy, good thing we are running this tour, huh?
Days off our demos. We just gotta face the facts. Because people know we're coming and they show up.
When the bus stops and it's not a demo, I almost feel like it's a waste of time for me. But I feel an obligation.
No, you get there and you don't want to take it easy. You want to skate good. You want to do good tricks, you know?
Clearing the gap!
We are in Aspen, Colorado, and look what we have here. Probably the most perfect, smoothest cement park that we've been to yet, I think.
Any kind of park that we come across will be skated, you know, to its potential, to the park's potential, because you got all these different skaters that can skate anything.
I think Chalmers and I just kind of has the same ideas as I do, so I don't know, I think we kind of look for the same things in parks and stuff like that, but I don't know, he's an amazing rider.
This would have been like the dream park when I was a kid, that you had to pay lots of money to come skate.
Just to see parks like this come up being city funded and for the skaters, it's free for you to go ride. There's definitely a movement out there that they're building more parks, big cities are getting behind it, but you want them to build the right things, and to see that happening and then coming and skating just feels good.
It was fun. I mean, it's a good park. I just wasn't ready for a whole another demo, so I cut out a little earlier than I would usually.
They did a great job with the cement on that skate park, so we had a great time there.
It's funny because everyone asks, what does Rob do? But no one really cares because they want him there.
We moved on after the demo, went to the spa.
Yeah, I would have to say Aspen and the spa. That town was built for me. Spas and Aspen and the high end. Whew.
The boys been skating super hard, so it was only fitting that we stopped by the Aspen spa.
Please no gas in the massage booths, and be careful with seaweed. Have a good time.
Oh, thanks. I don't like, you get into yoga or meditation or therapy or massage, you know, it's just West Coast crap, man. Massage. I don't need no massage, man.
I was assigned the Alpine Rejuvenation wrap. They're gonna do it outside.
That was his time to just be at peace out there, and you don't need 20 of us running around like, hey, what's going on, you know?
We're gonna go and check in with the Hawk and see how he's doing.
I've only had a few professional massages in my life, and they were always in private. Whoa! And everyone is making jokes.
Camera puts on 10 pounds. I'm in training. I'm trying to look good on ABC.
Yo, check it out. We couldn't ride the park today because bikes are too dope for their parks. You're lost. So I'm gonna take out all my aggression on this exercise bike.
3-2, baby!
I got Mike V and Ellis, the two most unlikely candidates to go for the mud mask.
Good times, bad times, you know, I've had my share.
And it was a sight. It was a sight to be seen. But all in all, between tennis and robes, mud masks, massages, they'll be back to the spa. I guarantee it.
Hi, good morning. Today I believe we're going whitewater rafting, which is going to be a good thing because hopefully it'll clear all the heads out from the nice, inspirational evening of beautiful Aspen, Colorado.
So, you know, I've got mad skills when it comes to whitewater rafting. I'm Australian, and, you know, we're gnarly when it comes to the, you know, to Mother Nature. We know how to handle ourselves.
Bad news finding this thing.
Yeah, that's pretty stupid. That's why BAM rules, though. You know, that's why BAM makes the big bucks.
Through the tree.
I just want to see you slam so hard. And I pushed him and I did it. Suffer. And he knows that.
Do it again.
I'm very excited about this. I think we're going on a 3. 5 is the gnarliest, which is supposed to be scary. So 1 would probably be wimpy, so we're kind of in the middle.
6 people to a boat. Everyone gets a paddle, and one guy that knows what he's doing. The rest of us have no clue. They're like, oh, it's mellow. It's, you know, there hasn't been any rains. It's shallow. You won't fall out of the boat.
And we're coming towards this huge rock. I'm like, you know, left or right? And he's like, we'll go to the left. And I'm like, all right, we'll go to the left then.
Bam is the only guy left in the boat, and he's like the lifeguard.
Now I'm this captain on a boat, and I've never been whitewater rafting before.
Then I went underwater, and I was like, I was like, okay, this isn't a ride in Knott's Berry Farm. I actually gotta get myself back in the boat. Man, you're hitting rock after rock after rock.
When they say it's shallow, and so I'm like bouncing off the rocks, and I just remembered what they told us. Get your feet ahead of you and get on your butt. So as soon as I get my feet ahead of me, I go down some more and straight into a rock on my knee.
You're paddling with a bunch of jackasses that don't know how to do it.
I think we just wanted, you know, just to go down the fastest, because it was like a race.
Did you see the footage of the whitewater rafting yet? B team came in first.
B team comes out on top again. We are the champions, my friend.
Tony caught a rock in the knee. You know, I got my whole forearm here is bruised, and I think I caught Rob Wells in the face with my paddle when we went out of the boat. We got worked.
That's probably the worst I've gotten hurt this whole trip, right then.
Look at everybody limping away.
coming into Grand Junction, they didn't know we were coming. They were like, whoa. They're like, no, they were just glad we were there.
More people knew that this place would be packed right now.
Well, that's just kind of how we wanted it. Every other place we've been to is so crowded it's been hard to skate.
All right.
Proceeded to confess that it be out of control. Chaos is main figure. Order in the black hole. Order in the black hole.
This looks pretty good, actually. It's been here a while, huh?
Some people got out of the bus and were like, yeah, I remember this place, and they were back on the bus. And then there's other people who, you know, aren't really held back. They're just going to find something no matter what.
Skating. All he does is walk around in his little brown leather shoes. He doesn't skate anymore. I'm the one who's carrying this tour.
Hit them with the high, hit them with the low, hit them with the beat, hit them with the flow, hit them with the yo. So you can call the Better Business Bureau.
It helps a lot to skate everything, but to skate a lot of cement gives you so much experience and no fear.
So everybody bug out and let me pull the rug out. Very military, now I'm tripping you the out. Yo, I do cosmetic, guns addict, the cinematic addict. I got you starting to panic and deviant with static. Psychosomatic, acrobatic, dramatic habits. You're still the rabbit, you should just naturally grab it. Meditation, everybody to sleep. Tackle up the ocean in slow motion. Meditation, that money.
You know, so it was rad to watch Mike V do the 50 try fence stomp.
I broke the fence, basically. You know, I tried it too many times. And John had said earlier on in the campaign, you want me to go hold that fence? I was like, nah, man. Yeah, come on, that's stupid.
You put the pythons up on the fence.
Eventually pulled the trick, thanks to him. And
John actually gets half credit for the make.
Thank God!
You know, it's about skating, it's about doing demos and, you know, showing the kids, just like Mike said, you know what I mean? You owe it to them and you owe it to yourself. But, you know, on the road, it doesn't mean we have to sit there and, you know, and think about the next demo. You know, this is one, you know, big party in a way that's going to end someday. And, you know, when I'm old or older, I'm going to look back at it and, you know, and appreciate it more than ever. And little bus drives like that are what life's all about to me.
Times the same song over and over. I even heard Barry singing Cabron.
What else can I do?
Everyone's dancing. I mean, everyone. Mike V. Bob's up on the table, shuffling around, like, and stage diving and.
I want to get along with you. This time and that's for sing songs about love.
I see Mike V and Brian like with this look on their face. I'm like, okay, I'm out of the way. And they both just bum rush the door and the thing just comes off its hinges. Completely collapses. And who's on the other side? Sal is sleeping on the floor on the other side.
I'm small, but I'm strong. I'll see the job with you. If you want me to.
That's like the heaviest just action he's ever seen on a bus, and he's been on every rock and roll tour.
And I was a little worried about all those guys, and now I'm not. They're all cool. they cut loose. I now believe that they're human.
I see you in the parking lot, you wear electric blue. Cabron, cab for ice.
Train, you'll be another right behind you. If you call my name, I'll come along.
It's like you got demoted. You know what I mean? You go from the leather seats, big screen TVs, DVD players to a VCR.
Chalmers, are you selling out?
There's no blackjack games.
We're just infiltrating, getting their plans, you know? What is the major malfunction?
When we first started touring, it was a van with 5 or 6 dudes, and we even had the ramps in the back of the van.
In any squad, the veterans are going to have access to the luxuries of the road.
The B team is great. At first, you know, you're disappointed you're not on the bus.
The B team is very gangster. The B team is the kids at school that your parents told you not to hang out with.
I think we were at a truck stop or something in Colorado, and that's where it came out with the B team. And we just put our names on the side of the RV, and it just started.
Last night there was this incident where we all kind of came together and jailed, but it was good because I knew today that I wanted to say something to everyone, and I'd been wanting to say something to everyone from the get-go. I just felt that today was the time. A speech before a demo is pretty corny, I know, but do I look like I give a crap?
Bring it on!
This morning, Tony and I went and visited a kid who injured himself. He's paralyzed, 16 years old. And, you know, Children's Hospital is a bummer, a real bummer to be in a place like that. The prognosis for this kid is pretty good. He's got some movement, and it seems like he's a tough kid. He'll probably pull through. But while you're in there, I was thinking, you know, that could easily be one of us. That could be one of our loved ones. And I don't know what that has to do with anything, but it just makes me think that it's so important to seize the moment. So here we are. This is the last leg of this tour, maybe the last leg of this tour ever. We got 3 more demos to go. We're here today. I think we should seize the moment and make something really good happen in these communities and these skate scenes that we're visiting. We have the power to do it. We owe it to these people, and we owe it to ourselves. We stand alone. But it was more so about, you know, hey, this tour's coming to an end. We have 3 demos left. Let's do this, man. Let's make these demos special.
Right from the beginning was good, man. Like, people just going crazy.
It was just easy to skate because there was like 5 different bars, 5 different hips.
We finally got to a place where we could skate like rails and stuff like that again.
The course is really big, and so that gave us a lot of opportunity to try different lines and jump around, and we still probably had too many people, but it didn't matter.
Chalmers stole the show. It was his demo, like Sumner did in Denver. Chalmers really took it over today.
He's one of those guys that's so smooth and whatever that sometimes you don't realize that he's ripping, you know?
Alex, again, created all these new transfers that no one had probably thought of or done before.
He's just flying around, and everything to him is easy.
Do you want to see somebody hit the sign?
Valley, wall ride. Bob over here. Bam from the roof. Mike V from the roof. Jason from the roof. And then Willie just like ledge, tech, cycle.
Now look over to my right, I'll see Mike be like, come on, let's rage, you know? It's just like, all right, man, I'm gonna rage too. Let's do that drop in, you know?
He's a showman. He's here to put on a show, and I respect that. That's our connection is, you know? We both want to put on a good show.
All right, you do that bob drop, I'll do that tail drop, you know? We'll be teammates.
Bam! Ah, my feet! Yeah, Alice! These guys are just blowing themselves up, getting back up and doing it again. Meanwhile, Markovic is coming off the roll in. Okay, Markovic transfer. Everyone's trying to explode themselves.
Oh my God!
I wanted to tell him to stop, but like I know how it feels when you want to make something, so I just let him take the beating.
And then Markovic like gave up trying to do this huge transfer on the quarter pipe, couldn't get enough speed, was breaking himself. Like he seriously looked like a coal miner walking in on the bus because he's got no shirt on, just black from all the dirt.
The fact that Markovic, you know, was in so much pain, got on the bus, got iced, you know, rested, and then got back up, taped himself back up, and went back out, and then pulled the trick, man, that says a lot about the guy.
Was by far the most exciting, best raw demo that we've had.
We actually never see each other except for at contests and sometimes at home.
When you see vert skating, you see it in a competition format. And I think it's been painted into a corner. You know, people think vert skating, gold medals, 900s, yada, yada, yada. Well, the reality is all these guys grew up skating in backyards, you know, having fun.
Good times. It was probably the best session I had, so I think today would top it.
You just watch Bucky skate the vert ramp, and he just looks like that's where he's supposed to be. Even bailing, he looked right.
Bob Burnquist does the kickflip, hand flip to fakie.
It's old and new school combined, you know. It's a new school kickflip to old school finger flip.
That was the best thing that I've seen in the vert demo.
Flying Tomato decides that he's gonna bring out the backside rodeo. This little 15-year-old giant freckle decides to do a trick that never been done on vert before. He's a professional snowboarder. Much to the dismay of Bucky Lassett.
He's done it on a snowboard, so like I'm looking at the way he's doing it, and it's so unorthodox for me to make myself do that. Because I wasn't brought up on the snow chucking myself, you know? I was like, that's gonna hurt, you know?
It's a McTwist. We've been doing them for years. He just grabbed the backside instead of mute. And because snowboarding, they do rodeos, now it's a rodeo. It's a backside McTwist. Sorry. You can call it whatever the hell you want. I don't care. It was a sick trick.
I was standing next to Bam on the platform. We were having the best time. We were like, dude, vert skating's gnarly. You know?
Every time I get on that ramp, it's just like you get the flow, Joe, on every air. It's like you actually feel like you're flying. Such a perfect ramp.
Man, they were flying. They were going so high.
I don't know how they built it. It looks like the wood's put in the metal or something. I don't know. You're riding the most perfect ramp, and you haven't skated vert in days, so you're just psyched all together. So everything was just perfect.
We haven't skated a vert ramp yet this whole trip.
There's no vert ramp in Utah? What does Tony do? Tony had the ramp sent out here.
It seemed like that ramp just sets them up to really like tweak their tricks out.
I love watching vert ramp more than anything, especially those guys that we have on the tour, like the best skaters in the world. So you get to just see it right there every day. And I'm not gonna just like act like it's nothing because it's ridiculous to watch.
Sometimes I wonder, do they realize how special this is? You know, this isn't gonna happen, maybe ever again.
I'm definitely looking forward to the next 2 stops on the tour. I think Vegas is going to be great.
There's been no blackjack for, 2 weeks, and we're used to the bus. We want to go to Vegas. We want to gamble now.
Something about Vegas and just looking off at that skyline on top of a vert ramp just makes it special.
It's amazing to have watched it grow so much. Like, it's just like a known thing now. Oh yeah, the Tony Hawk Tour every year. Screaming kids, bunch of athletes. And now that I just get to be on it more and more, it's amazing.
Man, it's great. I don't want to go on any other tour. I'm staying right here.
I think for a kid, man, this is the best thing in the world. I know I would have been so psyched to see that.
We're going to finish up in Encinitas, California, which is basically most of our hometown skate park.
I think we're set up for a grand finale. You know, we have to do this. We need a focus, we need leadership. We need to realize what our job is out here